So thank you everyone for joining. I want to welcome you to the 11th Vanitec Energy Storage Committee webinar. Glad to have all of you here today. We have, in terms of those who have registered for the webinar, our highest attendance ever. So thank you for joining, and thank you for showing your interest in all things vanadium. I'm going to just quickly go over a couple of housekeeping items before I turn it over to Mikhail Nikimarov to give you a welcome from Vanitec. Just want to remind you of the Vanitec antitrust policy. This is obviously very detailed, but here's the issues for today. Presentations and remarks will only relate to historical pricing. No discussion will take place on the effect. I think we're getting some feedback. There we go. On the effect of historical data on current or future prices. No agreements will be made to adopt uniform pricing, leasing conditions, or fees for services. And information on the proprietary aspects of the company's technology related to vanadium batteries will not be shared. With that, I'm going to turn things over. Oh, here's our agenda for the day. We're going to start off. Terry Perlis is going to give us an update on vanadium supply. Then we're going to have our panel on non-flow battery applications. Presentations from feedback there. Can you please mute yourself? Sorry. The presentations from Tyfast and Dimian. Then Paul Volant is here to give an update on Largo physical vanadium. And then, as always, we'll have a marketing update and a brief survey at the end. Yuli, please mute yourself. We're getting feedback from you. All right. I'm going to turn things over now to the chairman of the Vanitec Energy Storage Committee, Mikhail.
Hi, John. Thank you. Thank you for that. And welcome, everybody. As John pointed out in the agenda, our focus is at Vanitec to promote the market and a stronger vanadium industry. Under the Energy Storage Committee, we have focused to date on vanadium relapse flow batteries and the use of vanadium in that technology for stationary storage. Today, well, we will still be talking about the vanadium market and some of our activities on that and those of our members. At the same time, for the first time, we'll actually talk about the use of vanadium in non-flow battery energy storage technologies. I think that's quite interesting. I always get questions about, well, can vanadium be used in batteries for electric vehicles? And I don't know what to answer. So today we'll actually get some answers to those questions and hopefully empower the rest of us to answer those kind of questions on our own going forward. John, let's just move forward. So Vanitec is the only non-for-profit organization representing the industry. We have members across the entire globe. Most of our members are vanadium producers or companies that are planning to become vanadium producers. But I think we're quite proud that we have some non-producers as well. We have companies involved in the midstream or in the components for downstream uses of vanadium in storage, such as electrolyte and other chemicals. And then we have some battery companies as well that have started to join. So that's quite exciting. And we are open to various types of members, so you don't have to be a producer or an aspiring producer to be a member. And especially if you want to be involved in the Energy Storage Committee, there's some opportunities there. John, if we go to the next page. So we have three main committees underneath Vanitec. Energy storage is one, and as I've mentioned, that focuses on the use of vanadium in energy applications. We have a market development committee that's more oriented towards the use of vanadium in steel and alloys. And then we actually spend most of our budget and a lot of our focus on health, safety, and environment under our HSC committee. And there's a lot of insights that one gains from all three of these as a member of Vanitec, but I think it also shows you what kind of work we do. The CEO is John, and we thank him for keeping us all honest and on track in that. And so there's an administrative center as well. So if you are interested in membership, there are different membership tiers, which you can see here. Certainly, if you're a producer or an aspiring producer, if you're a producer, it's based upon your production volumes. If you're an aspiring producer, then the fees are a bit less. However, if you are a VRFB company and you're looking to just join the Energy Storage Committee and you're kind of a new member, we have an even lower rate to come in. And maybe we will discuss about maybe extending that to not only VRFB companies, but companies that are in the energy storage market but don't necessarily use flow batteries. So maybe we can modify that, John, at some point, or at least talk to the directors to be a bit broader. But definitely, I think to date, our focus on the Energy Storage Committee has been in the flow battery applications of vanadium, just because that is I think the ready technology, and I think we've done a lot of work there. But I want to stress that it's not that we're only supporting one technology. If you're using vanadium in any kind of applications, or you're considering using that, I think Vanitec can add a lot of value, not necessarily by being a member. The two companies that are presenting are not members, but we think it's great to give them exposure. And I think our members also want to learn more about them. So you can participate without necessarily having to be a member. These webinars are free, but if you want to be involved in kind of guiding what we actually focus on, membership is the way to go. And so with that, I'll hand over to our first section and to Terry Pearls to talk about the vanadium